What's up everyone, Casey here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. So in the last video we finished up Traverse Town, and now we have Donald and Goofy in our party, so now we're going to go to the world exit, and we're going to board the gummy ship. Alright, so we have two locations that we could go to. I always take the battle level into consideration, so we're going to go ahead to battle level 1. And this is actually my least favorite part of the game, is the gummy ship missions. The gummy ship missions in 2 and 3 are a definite improvement, but I just feel like 1 is just so uninteresting. The only thing good here is that you can get different blueprints by defeating certain ships and doing certain things in the gummy ship missions in between worlds. I like to collect the different blueprints. Like there's one just then. Got the Ariman blueprint. Alright, here we go. So, this is our second world in the game. It is Wonderland from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, my furry missus! I'm late! Oh dear! Oh dear! I'm here! I should be there! Oh, I'm late! Oh, the Queen! She'll have my head for sure!
I've always thought that this is definitely one of the best worlds to start the game with, is this particular Disney World, just because I just feel like it's a very good world to ease into the game and get used to everything. And I've always really loved Alice in Wonderland. It's always been one of my favorite Disney movies.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That tracks!
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
Alright, so let's go ahead and drink out of this bottle. That's going to make us shrink. And once we shrink down to size, then we're going to get some enemies attack us now. So we're going to meet a few new enemies in this world. They're going to be a lot more common than the Soldier, Heartless, and the Shadow. These are called Red Nocturnes, and they use fire magic. So yeah, make sure we don't miss anything in here. No, don't need there.
Come on! Come on!
Alright, so we'll go ahead and head inside here and go to the Queen's Castle.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is? Because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Blah, blah, blah.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Alright, so we're going to have to go around and find these boxes that have evidence in them. There's 4 total. And basically it's supposedly supposed to help Alice's case. So we're going to go try to find those. Alright, so we might as well try to gain a couple levels while we're here. Alright, so over here is a blue Trinity mark, so we're gonna go ahead and get that. So that's gonna give us a few useful items there. Alright, so it's going to take us back to the bazaar room, and here's our first box of evidence. So we have the stench. It's lovely. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and head back to the Queen's Castle and go back to the Lotus Forest.
Come on! Fire! Fire!
Alright, so go ahead and grab this chest here. And that is Dalmatian 16, 17, 18. So that takes care of a couple of the puppies that we need to find. And here's our second box. We have the antenna. See if we can try to move this rock out of the way. No, we can't. Let's see, is that... give me an ether? No. I think it's this one. So give me a potion and I'll make you bigger.
This should help.
Alright, so we're gonna smack this tree. So once we smack the tree, we're gonna go ahead and eat that. So we grow smaller again. Come on. Okay. So now we can take this route to another door to the bazaar room. Which is going to take us here, and you have to basically jump off onto the platform here to get the third box. And that is the claw marks. Alright, so since we found 3 of them, he's going to go ahead and give us our second spell, which is Blizzard, which is ice magic. So we've already got that equipped to the shortcut to Square, so go ahead and make our way back to where we were. Alright, so here is another path to the bazaar room. So I'll grab this chest here, and that is a Scan G gummy for gummy ship missions. Nothing too important. Alright, so since we got that, we're going to go ahead and present the evidence that we have. I'm not really that worried about giving the fourth. Alright, so now we have to choose the evidence based on these 5 boxes, and we only get to choose one. So the bad thing is that Donald could be in one, or Goofy could be in one, and there's a boss battle getting ready to come up, and if you find one of them, then they don't get to participate in the battle because they get locked away. So that's going to make it that much harder. So you want to try to find a good box that has some of your evidence in it, which is kind of hard. It basically is a guessing game. So we'll just go ahead and choose this random box here. Okay, so we were lucky enough to get the Shadow Heartless. I mean the Soldier Heartless, so. So the boss fight is actually against the card soldiers. So what we have to do is we have to destroy the tower. You can't really necessarily destroy the cards because they can keep coming back to life.
See ya!
It's actually a pretty quick fight as long as you destroy the wheels. So once you destroy those, you're just going to go ahead and destroy the rest of the tower. We're not even going to worry about the card soldiers at this point. It's pretty simple. So, surprise, Alice is going to be gone. She has disappeared. So now we have to find the culprit behind the theft, or the kidnapping, rather, of Alice. So Alright, so now we have the Fat Body Heartless, which you can't attack him from the front, you have to get him from behind. Because he cannot be damaged from the front of his body. Alright, so we gain another level. Look at all that money flying out of there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and change the Protect Chain to Protectora Chain to increase Sora's defense even further, and I'm going to give Donald a Protect Chain and Goofy to increase their defense a little bit. And we'll go ahead and equip all of our abilities there. So the Cheshire Cat had removed the rock from the door in the back of the forest here. So we'll go ahead and go in there.
See ya! See ya!
Alright, so let's go ahead and head into the Tea Party Garden. Alright, so if you check the sign, it says a very merry unbirthday. So it says sit down to get a present. So if you sit in each one of the seats, it's going to give you various prizes and items. So we got a potion and a bunch of health orbs there. Alright, so we're going to try this chair now. That chair completely heals you and gives you an ether. That chair unfortunately brings enemies forth, so we gotta take care of those. And if you notice, the picture on the back wall changes there. So let's head back out and go back in. I think... Does the table come back? It does. Okay. There we go. There's tons of money. It's another potion. Let's make sure we go ahead and grab all that. Definitely need all the money we can get for items.
Come on! See ya!
And here's the last chair. And that gives us an elixir, which is a very important item because it completely heals Sora of all his HP and MP. Alright, so we'll head back into the bazaar room. Alright, so basically to find the culprit, we have to turn on all the lights in the room.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Deep freeze! Come on! See ya!
Come on. There we go. Alright, so let's jump on the tables here and lock onto them. And if you touch them, it's going to cause the flames to appear. Okay, this is annoying. Trying to get on the table. Okay. Alright, so that was basically the bazaar room upside down, so now we have to go back to the room right side up to find the real culprit, which is where our next boss battle takes place. So, into the bazaar room. And here's our next boss fight, which is the Trick Master. So if you keep striking him, he'll fall down there to give you a few extra hits. So he attacks you with the pins that he juggles, and he'll slam the ground. Also, when you get him down to a certain amount of health, he'll light them on fire and throw fireballs at you. So I tend to like to use ice magic against him. He also gives a decent amount of health orbs, so you don't really have to use any potions if you don't need to. Let's see.
Come on! Deep freeze!
Alright, so now he lights them on fire. So he's gonna be a lot more dangerous now. He's not too difficult, you just really have to watch what you're doing. And Donald and Goofy will probably die a lot. Not even just here, but throughout the entire game, really.
Come on! Here!
He'll actually start throwing the fireballs. There he goes to light them again. He'll start to throw the fireballs when he destroys the table.
Come on! See ya! Come on! Fire!
There we go. So that's going to give us the Ifrit's Horn accessory.
What a racket. How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
And there's the keyhole to lock the world. So it looks like the Heartless were successful in kidnapping Alice, so she is no longer in this world. Alright guys, so with the world locked, we are finished with Wonderland. So we will go ahead and end the video here today. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.